This is my prayer. Yeah. Though an army may encamp against me, in this I will not be afraid. When my enemies came to eat up my flesh, they all stumble and fell. All that hate and whisper together against me, they devise my hurt. Haters.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
So, back to Julie Drops Jewels. Like I said in this segment, I'm going to be talking about, dropping jewels on you guys. Meaning, I want to give you guys my input, what I thought about it, basically my life. Into the comments. Get in here. Get in the comments and comment down below. So, I want to talk about toxic and toxic traits. Okay? Because your girl been a little toxic when she was like a young PYT. Don't get it confused. I'm still a PYT. I'm pushing. Don't you ever get it twisted. But I want to talk about being toxic. Bear with me. Toxic does not only mean a relationship. It could be your friends. It could be your family. It could be whatever, whoever. Toxic. It could be bad for you. But me, your good Julie is gonna take accountability and being toxic. I've grown and grown. Yeah. I did that. So, my little ups and downs in life. My last toxic was my last toxic. I'm gonna be honest. And I think I've grown and grown because now, I never knew love like this before. Never. And me and this individual had a long conversation about it. And I think it's messed up. So ladies, get your drink and sit down and get in on this conversation right here. This one right here. So, my last toxic, for those you know about the online situation, I was in a relationship with my last kid's father. But we was on the verge of maybe it was gonna be what it was. And it was what it was. It was over, said and done. And I was on this app just having conversations because it was what it was. It was over, said and done. It was trickling down into the emotion. So on this specific app, it will always be this guy who would try to pursue me all the time, just write me. Until the last time he wrote me, I was done. I was over. I explained to him in the beginning, I'm just on him, just seeing what's up. But I ain't shaking nothing, I ain't moving nothing because I'm still with my people. He understood that. So I guess this last time, hey, the door was open. Run through. Okay, cool. So me and the guy, we meet, we kicking it, we cooling, how we cooling it. I didn't know one of his first cousins when I first moved into that area. Me and her hadn't got real close, so that was, he was explaining that to me. And we became real whatever. But I told myself, and see, ladies, when your mind say don't whatever, maybe it was supposed to have been a wham bam, thank you ma'am, maybe it must have been this and that. Listen to it. Listen to it. And when you freshly, and I did this to my daughter's dad, like me and him was freshly like oversaid and done, and I jumped into it with my kids' dad. Ladies, when you're not healed, meaning mentally, physically, emotionally, do not, I repeat, do not move so quickly. Have a friend. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having a friend, but don't tell him all, oh, he was bad to me, he was that to me, because then he gonna know how to play it safe on the back end. Y'all hear me? Is y'all hearing what I'm telling y'all? He's gonna know how to play it safe on the back end, meaning he already know, oh, your last person ain't do this, he ain't do this, he ain't about this, so let me scoop in and be this and be that because he wasn't there, and then I'm gonna show her the real me. Yeah, that's how that always go. Ladies, date. We all should date. Men too. Never take no one serious. Never. And it seems to me all of my on the back ends have been crazy. Like it's been like I would get to the point where I can't stand to hear your voice or talk to you. It got in there for me. For me, it had really went there. So this individual was, how can I say it? Because he was still pursuing school, and I like that. Because at that time, I never had nobody in my life that was still wanting to really do something with their life. So I found that so intriguing. You know what I'm saying? Then he had his own place. You know, he worked 2 jobs, like, and he took care of his kids. And I think that was, oh, Lord have mercy. That was like, and, you know, by him working the 2 jobs, it really wasn't too much of a us time. It really was not too much of a us time. But when it was, you know, it was cool for what it was. So things start progressing, and you know how we see, look, we see signs, we see warning, because you know that God say it's always a warning before destruction. Maybe this is good. I don't know if it's getting to me already, but I digress. So yeah, I knew his backstory because he told it to me. One, he was, I'm not gonna say when I got to him was just that, but he was newly divorced. I guess he wanted to see what the streets was like. Okay. But you know how, I'm just gonna speak for me, I'm not gonna speak for everyone else. Like I've known what marriage looked like, because my mom was married to my dad. My granddaddy on my dad's side was married to my grandma, so, and my sister was married, so I know what marriage looked like. I know what healthy marriage looked like. I know, you know, it's not like it will be something new. And you know, women, we all dream of that. But I also knew I never wanted to be number 2 to nobody. I don't care. I never wanted to be the second wife, the second baby mama. Like, I don't know, because I'm number 1 in everything. I'm sorry. That's me. Hello. Lord, I got a complex. I gotta stop that. But I never wanted to be number 2 to nothing or nobody. No. And that's when I found out the real him, and he knew of me. He knew, like, I can go there. I'm not to be played with. When I'm in a relationship, I'm so loving. When I'm in a relationship, it's about you. I'm blind. I don't even see who on the right, left, the front, or the back of me. I give you that much respect. But you know what, ladies? I'm speaking to my ladies. When you decide to lock in, move in, you get the chance to know who that person really is day to day. And you still probably wouldn't know who that person really is, but like the real them starts showing up and showing out. And baby, it was showing up and showing out. Oh, yeah, it became so toxic. It became, ooh, baby. Now, it was none of this on his end. But me, oh baby, I was all about it. But I'm not saying to you ladies like to do that. I'm so glad God came over me that I'm no longer that person. Because I get in there with you and your mama. I don't care who you are. I would go there. I would get in there with you. So it became that. It was the lies and the alibis. You know, just dumb stuff. So, you know how they say, you think it's your twin flame or your, how can I say it? That person, like that soul tie. That's what I was thinking at first. I was thinking that this is really somebody I'm tied to, okay? So it was so nasty. The breakup was very, like, baby, he couldn't stand me. And if it was anything said about him or what, baby, I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand him. I couldn't, ugh. So, y'all know when you don't block, they don't block. Or if somebody's blocked, it's through another party. So my toxic self, see myself, okay, let me go through these channels because I'm blocked. Hey, what's up? Who this? Yeah, boy, bye. Oh, what's up? Well, I don't know who you kicking it with. So after that, it'd have been a whole day or two, and we back to like we never left. You know, we TLC creeping like, but he ain't got nobody. I don't have nobody, so it was what it was. But you know, my people ain't know because they felt like, oh, this is, I don't like him and Y'all know how that go when you tell your family your business. That's another thing, ladies. Keeping family out of your business. Then you wonder why they don't like the man, and then you back and forth with the man, and then nobody can get along because they can't stand him because of the situation y'all, you know what I'm saying, we're going through. So, yeah. So I kept that to myself, and it was hard because like my bestie, she knows me. So how was I keeping this away from her? So feelings kicked up, and then we back to old blocks. And then I'm minding my business, you know, going on with life, working, you know, taking care of my children, doing what I'm supposed to do, you know, keeping it in life. And then I get a, what's up, what you doing, Who is this? So then I fall back into the rabbit hole. Now that I don't fall back into the rabbit hole, you see a whole new scenery. Like everything is different now. Yeah. And when I was supposed to go with my first track mind of don't, how can I say it? I'm gonna get there. So, okay, we kicking the bobo. And then, you know how it is when you kick the bobo and you be like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, damn, like, So, and man, y'all something. If you know that on certain days, I go to this certain happy hour. Why will Unc take a potential or whoever you pursuing to the same spot that I go to? It's not like me and you went all the time, but this here, on my day off, I'm there, like the fair. I'm there. So someone I was with said, that looked like so-and-so car. And I'm like, nah. Because it'll be a million of one of those cars, but the plate is very unique. So I looked at the plate, I said, oh, sure lives. So I got up and was going to the car because you had to already put in. Now mind you, if I'm parked here, right? I'm parked here. And you're coming up, you got to see my car right here, right? You coming up, you got to see my car right here. There's no way around that. So I'm on my way to right here to the car. Not my car, but his. And I see an old classmate of mine. Classmate. And me and her were, we were close. Closer than most. Yeah. Ooh. So I give her a hug because I hadn't seen the girl in like years. Like, shit, years. So we about to kick the bobo, and I see her walking behind me. So I'm like, you here for him? Yeah. Y'all ready? So I walk up to the car. Why is you sitting in the car trying to either put on your shoe or take off your shoe? I don't know how the situation was going. Why would you roll down your window? Because you already know what's going next. You already know what's coming next. You already know what's coming next. So you got the two people who I'm here with running, coming out like, oh no. Now mind you, we're in a public place. We're in a public setting. We're at a nice little kickback. You know what I'm saying? You get the margaritas for like $5, baby. They be frozen, they be good. We talking about lime, baby, like whoop. So sus jumped in and sat on Unc Loud. Baby, if she ain't hold the tight as she held, I'd have bopped her too. I'd have bopped her. And then, you know, my people who was with me end up coming, jumping in like, oh, you wrong, and da-da-da. So you trying to explain yourself. So, baby, y'all know. This car has been his most valued possession. Oh, baby, it was time to go because the police was coming. So, you know, I'm always getting the last. I walked up and I boot the car. Baby, these cars so plastic, my whole foot was imprinted in the back of the car. Like it is like smushed in the back of the car. I done booted. I boot the car. So mind you, I drove and these two already know. These two with me already know the type of time I'm on. Cause see, I'd have took my car and hit you with your car. I'd have took my car and hit you with my car. Maybe you or your car. Dangerous. Seen nothing but red. Baby, one of the individuals drove my car. We're going back, and I'm getting phone calls from my cousin. Cause see, him and my cousin was like close. She like, what's going on? That boy said you hear his car. You gotta pay for his car. They calling the police. I said, baby, get in blood. Get in blood. Then you know what females start to do. They start to be petty, catty. So now I'm starting to see pictures of him and her on Instagram, Facebook, because I still had her as a friend. So I think it was around my birthday. We was going to what was it? some club. We was going to a brunch. We was going to a brunch. And my cousin had my phone. She seen it. She was like, man, I'm gonna unfollow her for you. Boom. Okay, cool. Why? Tell me why. Now y'all booed up and da-da-da. So I'm going on with my life. Like, I'm really chilling at this point. Like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm dating. Like, after all that, like, I'm dating, but it's nothing serious. Like, I'm chilling. I'm minding my business. I even told my cousin, listen, if he ever get back in contact with you, it is what it is. I'm a woman up to the situation. I'm gonna pay for that. So, I could be a little intimidating. I could admit that. He's got in contact with her. Some way unblocked me. I unblocked him because now we got to discuss business. I want to discuss paperwork because whatever I say, I'm gonna sign on. I want you to do the same. There's no, you know what I'm saying, nothing on the back end, no police, no nothing. Because you got one time, and I tell anybody, whoever I'm in a relationship, you got one time to say something about the police. And baby, you don't have to worry about me. I don't do the police. I don't play police games. And I don't want nobody around me doing that. So yeah, So, the back and forth with me and him was really good. It was like, okay, I'm gonna meet you such and such, and I'm gonna give you the money, which was like what, $300, and on my mama, on my hood. I don't know what I said, but like I said, I could be a little intimidating. But I actually had a money order ready to give to this young man for his car. And I don't know what I said to intimidate him. He was like, don't worry about it, never mind. Oh my God. Listen, I'm no longer doing this no more. I can't. No. No. So, a year later, what you doing? You can't be serious. What you mean? What I'm doing? You can't be serious. What you mean? What am I doing, sir? Ain't you and sis over there like living y'all best life? Going out to eat, like living it up. Like what happened? What happened this time? What's going on? Huh? What's going on? Oh, nothing, it's over. Nope. But on the back end, you know, my stupid ass. So, he was working somewhere. Now, mind you, me and him talking. We on one accord. We on good accord. We just talking. Ain't nothing like how it was. Like, we talking, we cooling, we chilling how we be chilling. You know what I'm saying? It was, like, what's up? Like, y'all chilling how y'all be chilling? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm not getting in the middle of whatever you and sis got going on, sir. Sorry, that's not me. So, no, it's over there. Okay, cool. So, yeah, he was working somewhere, and Fufu, like, how you trying to piece me and her up together? I don't know. Sis said, now this girl didn't even include my name in whatever he was talking about, but he felt like since me and him been kicking it, it was me, like going back saying something to her, like, oh, me and him back kicking it. Why would I tell sis that if me and you back kicking it? Like, who look more like the fool, me or her? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's be smart here. So, me and him getting into it real bad. Like, baby, it wasn't no coming back from this one. This time, baby, it was you and what you stand for and all that, because I felt very very played, betrayed on both accounts. I'm gonna say both because me and her go back since high school. I met this girl in high school, baby. I know her deepest, darkest, and I never tell him. I never tell him because that's not the type of person I am. But I felt betrayed because once I told you, like, this my, even if I got her, y'all know the type of situations, like, I don't care what you do. Like, this my, even if I got her. Silly of me. yeah, that. So, I'm like, boy, I don't even know nobody who talked to her like that. Like, come on, like, watch your mouth. Don't you ever play on DSJ Talk for a bottom feeder. Bitch, are you serious? Do you not know who the f I am? You better get your shit and take it to your mammy house. Let me show you what a bitch from Miami about. You got me fucked up, nigga. Ain't no free. You already know. Like, I'ma pop my ish. So, whatever we was saying, baby, wasn't no coming back from that. Baby, I thought that boy had to flat my tires. I had to be to work next day, 4 days in the morning, baby. He was all kind of, oh, he was everything in a book but a child of God, baby. I blessed him with every name in the world. And it was no coming back from that. And that was like, ooh, 2-3 years ago. 2-3 years ago. To this day, it's nothing like that. It's no toxic trait. It's nothing of that sort. But I'm getting to my right now. You know how you can give people the cold shoulder because you're used to toxicity. You're used to a toxic person. You're used to arguing back and forth. You're used to that. That's what you become accustomed to. Baby, in this situation, with my man, I'm going somewhere, ladies. Get him how I wanted him to be. Just for me. But when I say the most respectful, the most kindness, the most whatever I want at my beck and call, whatever my kids want, like, and it's not even about that. It's about the love, the compassion he has for me and my kids. Cause see, my godmama always told me, we go get men for us, meaning ladies. We never go get the men for the kids. And when she said that, she struck a nerve. Because everybody going forth from when I had kids wasn't for my kids. They was for me. But this person right here, right now, this day, is for myself and my kids. And I can honestly say that. He not only thinks about me, he thinks about my kids. And I've never had that. I've never had someone that say, how the kids? Well, when we gonna do this with the kids? When we gonna take the kids there? It's that. And ladies, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little selfish then because, you know, you don't want everybody around your kids. You don't. And I never had, like, no one really around my kids. And they can tell you that. I don't play that. So I knew this had to be different because even my aunt, God rest her soul, before she passed, she told me how my cousins them felt about her husband, her deceased husband at the time. That, you know, she introduced them and they felt in love. And this is the same situation. Like, my kids love my men. They do. And it's vice versa. And the moral of the story is, sometimes we got to get somebody that's outside, totally outside the box than what you're accustomed to. It can be the looks, the personality, like, it can be all of that. Seriously. Long as they treat you like a queen, and for the men, long as they treat you like a king, you know, And sometimes you do have to, it comes with working, like you have to work with that person, but I've never been a B or A. Like when I say respectable, I mean to this day still open the car door for me. Like, wait, yeah, that type. Like, it be flowers because it be my favorite candy because, but I've never had that. Now, I've had some great guys. Nah, I'm not gonna lie and say they was all good because I don't do that. I did it before, but no. I've had some good guys, but this one, like, he was tailor-made just for me. Like, basically, like, this is it. Like, Michael Jackson, this is it. Like, that's how I was feeling, like, this is it. But my toxic traits, my toxic days has came to an end. I don't feel a need to want to pop, 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 pop. I don't feel that. I don't get upstairs or phone calls from nobody about my man. I don't. And I'm not boasting and bragging. I'm just saying I'm at this point in my life where I'm content. Like, I don't feel like I have to compete to compare, because there's no comparison. There's no competing, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm real stable. I'm how can I say it? I'm good where I'm at, you know? And this, you know, surpass where we at, then, you know, this is my person. And we are very opposite. When they say opposite, like, we're very, very opposites. Like, I'm gonna get down and go to hell with you. But him, he gonna turn the left cheek. Like, that's not me. You know, I'm your hype woman, because baby, I'm gonna be the one that, what happened? What was said? Like, that's me. But being toxic is, you know, and not, you know, we all play the role of being toxic, you know, and sometimes that stuff got to come to an end. Cause baby, being toxic, it kind of me with hypertension. I have high blood pressure now. So yeah, you might want to think about that in y'all heydays. Like, if somebody has to take you through headaches and heartbreaks, baby, let them go. Let them go and let God. Because it's somebody for everybody. And don't be so quick to jump out there and say, oh, I want somebody right now. Because see, that wasn't even the case with me and mine. It's like, I was chilling. I was really chilling, minding my business, like, seriously. But, you know, and it took me a long, and if I ever put him on here, he'll tell you, it took him a long time to get me to feel comfortable with him, because you know how something, when it's too good, you think it's too good to be true. Like, I know he finna flip. And it took me a minute. Like, when I tell you a minute, I'm maybe like a year to see, was this really you? Because you know the real you show up. And I tell any and everybody, I want to see you through all seasons. Yeah, I want to see you through all seasons. What you mean by all seasons? When you're mad, when you're angry. I mean, when you're angry, when you're happy, you're sad, vulnerable, stressed. I want to see you through it all. I don't want, because if one of these things occur, I want to know how to take you, because then I'm thinking, oh, this been you the whole time. No, let me see you through all your seasons. And I promise you, I've seen him through every single season, and it has never changed. And that's why I messed up in my past. Like, I was so into, like, being in somebody's skin. Y'all know how that feels. So where you lose yourself. And in this instance, I said I would never do that. I would never lose myself. And I lost myself. When I tell you that last situation, I lost weight. I lost hair. I'm being vulnerable with y'all. I'm telling y'all my honest to God. You get what I'm saying? So don't be so wrapped up into somebody where you don't see yourself. And y'all call me foolish, but I'm growing. Like, you know, I'm not gloating on my past, but I'm just saying, like, maybe here's where God, you know how they say it's people in your life for reasons and seasons. You get what I'm saying? I really thought that was going to be the end of, you know, that was going to be it. That was going to be my person. But God said, no. That's not your person. You were just together doing that toxic stuff. You know what I'm saying? No. So ladies, being toxic is not all what it's cracked up to be. Please be mindful. If you got kids, like I said, when my godmama told me, think about your kids in the process. Get a man for you and your kids, not for self. You get what I'm saying? And all day long, a man could tell you, oh, I like kids. Yeah, bitch, you like the ones that you got, yours, right? But that's another story for another time. Y'all, it was so nice getting to drop jewels with Julie. Like, I like this little segment, and I'm gonna bring it up more often than ever. Maybe you'll get this in a vlog, but I like being vulnerable with people. I like telling y'all my truths, my reals. You get what I'm saying? Because I never really introduced myself into, you know, the YouTube where I just came out vlogging. But I think maybe my situation can help anybody, because the toxic stuff is real. It's very much real. So I just want, you know, my young sisters and brothers to get ahead of that. And maybe somebody will drop down in the comments to tell their truth and tell their story, you know? So, yeah.
Now keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
So, for the next time, see you guys.